Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. Of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
Yes, sir!
Now
Did y'all see that? Ether.
Right.
What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Good. Tuesday.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday.
Monday's over with, so I'm good. Rest of the week is smooth sailing.
Right. I think my obstacle day is Wednesdays, and anybody who works with me knows why, Monday and Wednesdays. But I'll tell you off the show.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, don't mind. Yes, sir. So any of you people know, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Okay. We got Mom together.
What up, Mom?
How you doing? Yeah, so yeah, without a doubt, man.
Absolutely.
So we you know how we do.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it.
So off the bat, Thursdays, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Envision-radio.com. We'll be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get to listen to us, walk and roll while you at work, put your pods in or whatever you got to do.
Yep.
While we bring you some of that greatness.
Absolutely.
Mark and Will Show. So, just want to hit that. So, yesterday.
Yep.
We had our offensive defensive players of the week. Cole Lenter and Chad Curl and Noah Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Cole Lenter had 2 reception TDs and 1 forced fumble and actually guarded who they considered the best player in the state.
Right.
One of the best players in the state. Key or whatever, Dan Key or whatever. Going to Kentucky. He's a receiver. Pretty much did what he wanted to do. Right. He didn't do too much against Cole. So shout out to Cole. But like I said,
shout out.
He was dropping, he was catching everything. Big shout out to you, Bull County, doing a thing. And also you had 2 Bulldogs to represent. Chad Curl, 4.5 tackles for losses.
Absolutely.
1 sack, 1 forced fumble. Noah Thomas, 3.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Way to go, guys.
Absolutely.
Like we say, when we drop that on Twitter, drop it on Facebook, whatever. Hey, send us highlights, text, whatever, what I'm saying, the stats, all that stuff, that kind of things like that. And we know the time is this playoffs time. Yeah. So the pool is shorter. So when y'all see some of these same teams, don't get mad.
Exactly.
Don't get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Courier Journal ain't free. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look up stuff and all this kind of thing like that. So yeah,
right.
Check it out for real. Let's keep it on 100.
Right. Absolutely.
Go on, hit him, man, over the head, man.
Tonight we got ATL in Houston. The game is actually going to come on right now, which today is Tuesday, November 2nd. We got the Atlanta Braves in Houston, like I said. Atlanta's up 3-2. And this game is actually back in Houston. So, brother, break down the keys to this game for Atlanta to walk away, because this will be ugly if we go to Game 7.
Yeah, anything goes. Game 7 at home. But I do love Rosario leading off for the Braves. So you got, we got to get him on base. We got to get him hot. You got Solar, bet number 2, Freddie Freeman, Riley. I mean, it's stacked. Stacked. But the key is going to be Freed. Max Freed's going to have to pitch 5 to 6 innings.
Yeah.
You know, all that 1 inning and 2, 3 innings, and then the relievers come in and you wearing them out. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to be sound. Even if Houston wins, he has to give 5 to 6 tough innings.
Right.
So that if you go in Game 7 and say the starting pitch is probably going to be Ian Anderson, what if he has only 2 innings?
Right.
Then the bullpen is wore out and all that. No. So the key is going to be pitching for ATL. Make sure the starting pitcher goes at least 5 innings, rock and roll. That offense is cool because Houston got a nice facility, nice stadium, and all this stuff. But it's a crackerjack. It's got like all kind of dimensions, high walls, trains running around. It's a circus.
Right.
It's a circus. And so you got to go ahead and take care of them, and then leave it all on the field.
Absolutely.
You don't want Game 7. Game 7 now, anything goes. Game 7, they still at Houston. You do not want to give them a chance to go ahead and rock your world. Take advantage of the situation.
Right.
Do not like how it was last year with the Dodgers. And do what you got to do. But to me, the whole key is going to be, is a Atlanta Braves starter going to last at least 5 innings.
At least 5 innings.
Yeah.
You
got to have it.
Come on, ATL. Go ahead and knock them off, man.
Yeah, make it playing with us like that.
Play with our emotions.
Right.
Stop it, people. College football. College football top 10 actually came out today. Let me go ahead and find it so I can click on it. You already got it on it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Number 1, Georgia.
Yep.
Number 2, Bama.
Yep.
3, Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Woo! Had a good one. Man, that K9.
That was a good one.
That K9's a bad running back. 5
yes,
TDs.
Yes, he is.
Number 4, Oregon. Number 5, Ohio State. 6, Cincinnati. Yes. And actually, this is different than what we got over here because right there, I think we got the AP. So 7, Michigan. 8, Oklahoma. 9, Wake Forest. 10, Notre Dame. What we have on our screen is the AP. Georgia, Cincinnati, Alabama, Oklahoma, Michigan State, Ohio State, Oregon, Notre Dame, Michigan, and Wake Forest. So let's go back to the first college football rankings. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We don't want to confuse anybody.
Right.
So let's go and do this because I want to dive into this real quick. Could you read? Because actually, do me a favor. Read the top 20 of it.
I'm on this one.
Huh?
Where do you see yours at?
I'll go to the rankings in the middle, up at the top, about 25.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So which one we going on? The AP?
No, the playoffs. The playoff, the one that counts.
The one that counts.
The college playoff ranking.
So you got Oklahoma State 11, Baylor 12, Auburn 13, Texas A&M 14, BYU 15, Ole Miss 16, Mississippi State 17, Kentucky 18, NC State 19, Minnesota 20.
Wow. That right there, Kentucky dropped. I mean, granted, this is the first ranking. This is the first ranking. They dropped in the AP from 12 to 18. But shocking of this is that because Mississippi State beat Kentucky, they ain't even getting no votes over here.
Right.
On the AP. They get 79 votes.
Right.
But because they beat Kentucky, they shot them to number 17.
Number 17, brother.
Yeah, that's bull.
Number 17.
I'll tell you what, I watched that BYU and that damn Virginia game. Man, if that wasn't the old college football game on Sega and all that kind of stuff,
right?
That was 66 to 40 something. I mean, but at halftime it was 42 to 38 or something like that. That's crazy. But let's look at this. The first 2 teams SEC.
Right. So it's really great hurt Cincinnati that they shrink the schedule is horrible for the rest of the year.
Right, because they played all the big boys already.
Yeah, that's.
They have now they have to get style points. They have to smoke.
They got to blow them out.
They have to smoke.
I got it
because you cannot. If you don't, then it's a serious issue.
That's crazy.
You number 2 in the AP and number 6. And you don't win every game. You don't beat Notre Dame and all these other people.
Right.
Wow.
Right. I'm gonna tell you what though, that Michigan State
Look
team.
at Wake Forest down there too. Look, they had number 9.
They had number 9. That Michigan
The
State
that
team
is
something else.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that game, and even though I'm like Wake Forest, I got a nice little team, whatever. But I know for a fact in the back of their head, they like, why did we let that boy leave?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it was a lot of good games on, but I feel like Michigan, I don't think they can't get over that hump, dude. For some reason, they can't do it.
Had a big.
You
lead.
had them.
Had a big lead. And then
Lead.
Oklahoma. I mean, that's a joke.
Yeah. I
mean, the AP. I like the playoff rankings way better just because they show they down number 8.
Yeah.
You know, but up here at AP they got number 4. But we know, like I said, for here on out, this AP does not matter.
Right. Exactly.
It's all about this college football playoff. And so Georgia, Alabama. Normally I wouldn't want to see that, but we're going to probably see that in the SEC championship
game.
Yeah. They probably see that. And I'm in love with that because that Georgia defense, man.
Hey, Georgia's different, dude. Florida thought they was doing something.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you might have scored 20-something on Alabama, but we ain't Alabama.
No, not at all.
Yes, what's up, Shira? How you doing? Good evening. Yeah.
First couple possessions, Florida's like, oh, we stopping them. Oh, yeah. Jordan said, oh, here we go.
Right. Then you're not going to do nothing.
Right.
Defense. You're not going to do nothing.
Nothing.
And it's so funny because I saw where, Kentucky scored 14 points. They had a pass and then they had a rush. And everybody like, oh, man, we the only team. You do know you scored that last one like with 2 seconds left?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that first TD was so misdirectional. It looked like the Rams. I got to give him props. He's like, dude, I got to have this.
Yep.
And it looked like the Rams. I'm not going to lie. It looked like the Rams as far as the play calling.
Right.
But, but speaking of that, let's go back and let's talk about Indiana, U of L, and Kentucky's game this past week. Yeah. I think it's week 9.
Yeah, this year was week.
Whoever pops up first, we'll do that. Whoever you see first. Because I think Kentucky's going to be the first one anyway because of their ranking. Everybody else's, we just got to find.
Oh, man, I'm tripping. Okay, here we go. Hey, disappointing losses we got to talk about. Jeez.
Yeah.
Here it is. Mississippi State took care of business and beat number 12 Kentucky 31-17.
Kentucky may not lose another game because their schedule is not good. They have Tennessee, Vanderbilt, New Mexico State, and University of Louisville. Yeah, I mean that's nothing. Kentucky win all 4 of them games, right?
Right.
And they should. They should. I going into this game, I was kind of thinking Mississippi State had a chance. But I'm like, Kentucky's defense is rolling. I don't care for the quarterback.
You always said that.
I think he's not that good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, this defense is gonna rock and roll.
Yeah, solid.
Man, when I say Mr. Urray himself, their coach is not the name is failing me. But anyway, he sit there and said, "No, y'all think we're gonna throw it and y'all gonna put?" No, he ran the ball down Kentucky. Kentucky was up 10-0.
Yeah. Yep.
Was rolling. Yep. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Go.
Big Blue, get ready to go. They get ready to be 11-1 sitting up there in New Orleans in the Sugar Bowl or something, whatever bowl, the Great Bowl and all this kind of stuff. And when I say that Mississippi State, this said, nah, dude.
No.
We're just going to pound you.
Yes.
They physically beat them up.
Yeah. Look at defense side.
Right. Ate them
Absolutely.
up. And dude, hold on. The crazy thing is this. Dude was 36 for 39. The quarterback of Mississippi State.
Man, that's nuts.
344. Dude, and don't get me wrong, he had some that he was just swinging them out there, but he still was dropping some dimes.
Right.
And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, 36 for 39?
36.
I don't care what. Literally, you know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Any of that.
Man, dude was limping at half the game. But, man, when you go deeper into it, man, real quick, before we jump to different teams, Kentucky only had 13 first downs. They only had 216 yards total offense.
That's crazy.
We all know that Kentucky's about defense and rushing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky only has 66 yards rushing. Rodriguez didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Cavassier smoke.
Mm.
Boy, your parents, I like that, man. I don't meet them. They cool. They might be my family. They might be my fam.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, man, that and the key, even though Mississippi State averaged only like 59 yards rushing,
mm-hmm.
they had 94, which is like 200 for anybody else. You know
exactly.
What I'm
Facts.
So, right there, big time disappointing loss.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to look at it like this. It's a copycat society.
Yes.
We always say NFL's copycat league.
Yep.
So why not, if you have the power to go ahead and, like Tennessee passes and stuff, like I will attack Kentucky on the edges. I'm going to go ahead and do what they got to do. Like and going into the season, I thought that they secondary and stuff would be their weakest link type stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
And it showed. Granted, they got some injuries, which a lot of people have now. But disappointing loss, big time.
Absolutely. Indiana goes down to Maryland, 38-35, which placed them 0-5 in their conference. Jeez Louise.
They 0-5?
0-5 in conference played, bro.
2-6.
2-6.
That's some NFL stuff, man. That's some NFC East.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what. If anybody's an Indiana fan and is really, really tight with that, please comment. Let us know.
Let us know. Yes.
Big time, because they just fell off the tracks. I mean,
yes, they did.
Was it COVID? You know, we always say that. Was it because COVID year?
Yes.
When ain't no fans, they was rocking and rolling.
Right.
They are pretty much horrible.
Yeah, this is a very disappointing season for them. It's a very disappointing season for them.
Penix didn't even play. I guess he's hurt. And another dude named McCallie, which, lost by 3, but it was down by 14 and 14-10 and all this kind of stuff stretched out. I don't know what's going on with that. Don't get me wrong. I think Allen only been there about 3 or 4 years or whatever. So it takes some time. And sometimes you get that senior class that can lead you and do whatever. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But for them to be 2-6, I would have never thought that they would have the worst record out of the big 3.
Right. That I'm surprised with that too, bro.
Yeah, that
because last year we was all rocking with
them. Yeah.
They heard. Oh, they look good. The coach, he jumping up and down, doing backflips on sidelines.
Right. He ain't doing none of that this year.
Nah, man, he sitting still, brother.
He's like, y'all done cost. But actually, they gave him big contract extensions. He's
Yeah, he's straight.
He's
absolutely good. He's good.
But you know what? What was impressive with them last year, besides the offense being solid and the dude quarterback, their defense.
Yes.
Dude, they're giving up way too many points, bro. It's not even funny. Like, for instance, first game they gave up 34. Then they beat up on Idaho, sucks. Lost to Indiana. Cincinnati, 38 points, right?
Yep.
Oh, man. And then beat Western, gave up 31 points with Western, right?
Yep, they did. Yep.
Penn State, 24. That's not bad. Michigan State, not bad, 20. Gave up 54 big ones to Ohio State, now 38. This defense is...
It's not third.
Nah, it's not third, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
All right. Let's get to that next
one. All right. Last but not least, NC State beat Louisville 28-13. That hurt. That hurt.
Nah, I can't say. But this right here, man, I'm gonna tell you what. Don't know, brother. I'm gonna say that first half it was solid, 7-7.
Yes, it was.
But it was a lot of missed opportunities.
Yes.
For Louisville. I really don't know. I'm not even gonna. I'm puzzled because two games ago or 3 games ago in a row, they were scoring some points.
Yes,
the
it was.
defense
Yes.
was messed up. For them to give up 28 points at home and 21 in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter.
I'm not mad at the defense. I'm mad at the 21 points, but the defense played solid enough. But my thing is this, brother. Right? Check this out. So you gave up 21 points this week. You gave up 20-some points the following week. So you've been outscored something like 40-something to like 6 in the past 2 weeks. When are they going to hold my man accountable?
You got to do it now.
And let's go to the week you work down the line. So, like, okay, head coach is over everything. We know that, right?
Yes.
Everybody knows that, right?
Yeah.
This defense coordinator, bro, I don't know, bro. They were solid. Don't get me wrong, they were solid.
Right.
You cannot just fall completely apart in the fourth quarter. That's winning time.
Completely apart.
That's winning time.
And I'm starting to look at Malik.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting to look at him because it's like, okay, now we need to start putting, the same thing on him too, because he was 28 for 11 for 28 or whatever. You carried the ball 18 times for 76 yards. Why is my quarterback have the most carries in rushing yards besides my running back? Why? And then I'm looking too, and I'm like, I hate to say this, but do you think he's Lamar?
No.
I don't. I'm not getting it.
Go ahead.
He's always running the ball. Always.
You know what?
Everybody got to go.
Well, the thing about it is, and I agree with you, I think he runs the ball too much, and I think that offense is conducive for that because that's what their style.
Yeah.
But you got to give up the ball sometimes, brother.
You have to.
When you look at Mitchell 69, he averaged something like, I think it was like 6 or 5 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm.
Cooley 6 for 37. That's 6 yards.
Right.
Hall 4 for 33. You know what I'm saying? That's 7 yards. Like,
right.
dudes is running the ball, but you don't give the ball. And then you run around and throw some of the passes I just never seen in my life before, brother. I'm like, what are we talking about here?
What are we talking about?
So, we understand. Mm-hmm. No one's behind him.
Mm-hmm.
No one's behind him. Apparently, there's not a good quarterback behind him. I'm sorry.
Right.
Because you'd already pulled that chain a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got to live with that.
Yep.
But as coaches, you got to say your decision-making has to be better, son.
Yes.
Give the ball up. Don't keep it on there. And quit calling. A lot of these plays are running plays called for him.
Yeah.
That's not Lamar back there, dude.
No. Not at all.
And it's like, what are
not close.
On 4th and 1. You calling him? Give it to Big Mitchell and let's go. Or at least have him squeeze in between. Dude, he gets stops more than and he always get hurt.
Yes, he does.
Always get hurt.
He stays hurt.
Always get hurt.
He stays hurt.
And I'm talking about dude rocks and rolls. I mean, he gives his all, but sometimes you are what you are.
Yep.
And the scary thing is this. He'll be back next year. He's done been in Louisville for about 6 years. It will be. 5, okay? Whatever. Because of COVID. He's not going professional. And so that scares off recruits saying, well, man, I thought I'm going to have a chance.
I'm out.
I ain't got a damn chance.
Nope.
I ain't got a chance at all.
Nope. That's why they transfer. Well, we have 2 a quarterback transfer.
About 3 or 4 or whatever, man. I mean, it's like the dude down there at Florida State, even though he still can throw that thing and he can run it.
Yeah.
Travis. And it's like, man, come on, man. What we doing there? Like,
what are we doing?
I'm not coming there because Malik's back next year. And he's going to be the face of the program again.
Yep. There you go. Have all these other cats questioning.
Man, I'm telling you what, bro. If you're the AD, you sit him down as far as the head coach and say, hey, bro, this is not.
This ain't working.
You got to do something else, bro.
Do something.
And starting off getting rid of the defense coordinator.
Shit.
3rd and 17. We play 3 down linemen like we in the NFL, dude. And nobody's rushing. I mean, everybody's in a shell. And dude still catches be wide open. Come on.
Right. Right. I'm with you.
It's like you got to.
I'm with you, brother.
like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? And fourth quarter is winning time.
It's winning time.
And we gave up 42 points. And I'm gonna tell you what, Clemson comes in town on Saturday. 7:30. That means Cardinal Stadium's gonna be rocking. You talking about adult beverages everywhere? Clemson's that one of the worst offensive in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Satterfield, if you want to go ahead and get some people off your back, you gotta win.
You better win.
You gotta win, brother.
You better.
You gotta win. You have no. You have. Otherwise, if you lose this game, which they struggle to score against everybody, I don't care. I know you lost your best DB. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He tore up his ACL or whatever, but still, you got to young Bucks. And I will say this, in Louisville's defense, I will say this: they are a young team, except the quarterback. He ain't young.
Right. You're right.
You know, it's a young team. And Marshall, the DB, receiver one time, it's like in the third quarter, then you see him. Like, he's been there all game. Now you're trying to throw, like, yeah, man.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Fixed it. NBA. Yes, NBA is here. NBA is here. So I know what that means. We got all type of other sports coming too. But anyway, NBA. NBA is here. Brother got the conference 1 through 8 right now.
Yeah, 1 through 8.
Before we hit that real quick, though,
go ahead.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room with the Boston Celtics. My man, Marcus Smart.
I know Zen's mad, but go ahead.
Yeah. Marcus Smart said, I'm done with this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
Was he sick of it before or after he signed that contract?
I think it's a little bit in between. Okay. He need to get that money first.
Right.
Then I can talk. Then I can talk because it's guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's guaranteed.
Okay, I got you.
He holla, Mr. Brown and Tatum, don't pass the ball.
Woo! The two stars?
The two stars who getting all the big money. All the money. Boston going downhill.
They're done.
They're dead. This team is horrible.
They're done. That's so done. It ain't even funny. And when you have the glue guy
done
talking all that stuff.
Yes, the glue guy.
The glue guy. Not the star, the glue guy.
The glue.
Talking about your stars.
Talking about the stars.
You know what though? He's absolutely right. That's the funny thing. He's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. But they build this team like that, and I ain't gonna say they. Danny Ainge and what's his name? The former coach
Scott.
Yeah, who's now he's now the general manager.
Yep.
They built this team to fail like this.
Mm-hmm.
What you look on there, you never see no center.
Nope.
The power forward is shooting threes, which I have no problem with that because that's what the league is about. But their power forward look like they need to be down on the block.
Right.
You know, and then you bring back Horford. Why? Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so you got these two guys who are elite scorers and no point guard because you have to give the ball up to them.
Yep.
And they'll bring it up the court. They'll do whatever. Marcus Smart is pissed because he's thinking, man, I'm tired of sitting in the corner over here and the ball don't even come. And if it does, I got to horse up a three anyway.
Yes, exactly. Right.
But okay, so Udock or whatever, the head coach, Neil Long's boo.
Yep.
What do you do? Because you can't get rid of them two.
No, you're not getting rid of them two unless you're very, very bold.
You gotta,
to get rid of one,
and that's coming from the top.
Yes.
So my thing is this though.
That puts him in a hard place.
Yes.
First year coach.
You got to revamp that offense.
Everything.
You got to revamp that offense.
Then you got these two young cats.
Because he came from somewhere else. He wasn't even at Boston.
No,
he's been with San Antonio.
Right. I mean, I'm starting to think that they bigger than what they really are, because you see the Lucas of the world, you see that, but even Luka get his team involved. You know what I'm saying?
The difference is, I would say this: Luka's a point.
Yeah,
these dudes are elite scorers.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
He is.
Like, they are elite scorers. I mean, that's what their job.
Yeah.
So it's almost like You need to put them on some other, you know what I'm saying, squad are bit like one of first of all, they two of the same people.
Okay, then somebody gotta go.
And it should have already done that two years ago.
If that's the case, somebody gotta go.
But you keep on maxing it'd be Brown. I mean, they love Tatum too much.
Tatum is the guy for
you know what I'm saying?
He is the man.
But to me, I think Brown would play like Brown could be a two-way player. Like you know, he got the makeup to be a lockdown defender and get you buckets.
Right.
But in this system, they just go.
And it's gonna kill his team because Boston is a young team. Mm-hmm. They're a young, gifted team, and this is gonna kill them. This might break the team up because I wouldn't be surprised if Smart ain't gone.
Well, the problem is we still got a long way for draft. Not draft, but NBA trade.
Yes, we do.
So now you have to mend the fences. Bring everybody back. Come on, let's sit down, talk. Let's not do that no more. Let's get together. Yada yada. You have to do that because it's a long way for a trade. You can still do a trade anytime. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You ain't gotta wait till the trade deadline to do it. You can do that anytime. But what you getting from you're not getting like they pay him way too much. Talking about Smart.
Yeah.
Let's say that because he'll be the first to go.
Mm-hmm.
He makes too much money, and ain't nobody paying that. Like for no Ben Wallace of a two guard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like no one's doing that. No one's doing that. I'm sorry. I'm saying that nobody's doing that, bro. That is buffoonery. You know what I'm saying, bro? Ain't nobody doing that. So as you look at that, it's like this is crazy.
Yes.
So, but when you had an opportunity, when y'all had things, so like we talked about it, we're gonna say it again. So is Kemba and Kyrie? Were they really the problem?
Was they really the problem? Now everything's great. Open up and come out.
Oh yeah.
Was they the problem?
Mm-hmm.
Was they just deferring because they wanted y'all to have the ball so much? I mean,
Kyrie is definitely what he says is definitely going to be taken. Really should be for the word just because he can do all that stuff too like that.
Yes, exactly.
Kemba, the problem with Kemba, he was so injury prone that 2 years he was there. But still, if you watch the game, he'll dribble, pass it.
Mm-hmm.
Then if a shot clock, then he'll dribble, make a shoot, whatever. But there's nothing flowing at all.
Nothing flowing with that offense.
And it's a mess. It's a mess.
It is.
And then their team, let's be honest, Boston Celtics is a team full of small forwards.
Right, you see that.
Yeah. You got no point guard, right? You got no point guard.
Yes.
You got a guy who, like I said, who Ben Wallace on the two guard, who starts for you, which me even saying Ben Wallace of a two guard, basically a combo guard and making him run point, shouldn't be nobody's starter in the league. I'm sorry. Not at all. Robert Williams, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then the other Williams guy, it's like, dude, who's this damn tall, and he's playing power forward at 6'5".
Right.
Last 6'5" dude that got away with that was Charles Barkley. He ain't no Charles Barkley type dude.
Nope.
So they hurt, bro. They hurt. They truly hurt.
Right.
So what we out here right now, we have the standings.
Yes, sir.
If the league would have playoff starts tomorrow or today, number one seed in the East is Chicago Bulls, 6-1.
Oh, dude, I like it.
Miami Heat, 5-1.
This is surprising.
The Knicks, 5-2. They gonna make the playoffs, bro. I know it's early, but still, they gonna make the playoffs. The Wizards, 5-2. 76ers, 5-2. Toronto, 5-3. Hornets, 5-3. And the Nets, 4-3.
And you know what's so crazy? Who he didn't say in that top 8? Milwaukee Bucks.
Right. And they got COVID.
Right.
COVID and other people hurt. You got the the Holiday and all that kind of stuff. He's hurt and stuff. So still enough time to get it together. Because it's going to be a lot of changes and stuff. Because I can see, we know Brooklyn ain't going to be an 8 seed.
Yeah.
Toronto is probably not going to last. But I'm telling you, bro, the Knicks,
I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna give a shout out to in this East, and that's the Washington Wizards. Montrez, y'all doing the thing over. I'm gonna take my hat off to y'all, man.
You better take them heads off to the Knicks.
I'm gonna take my hat off to y'all, man.
You better quit playing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like Washington,
quit playing.
Keep it up.
Quit playing, bro.
Keep it up.
Show them they love, bro.
I mean, New York, they 5-2.
Show them they love, bro.
They start off they 5-2, brother.
Show them they love, bro.
Keep it up.
They will. They ain't gonna be the 3 seed, but I bet you they're gonna be between.
Keep it up.
They're gonna be between 4 and 6.
Y'all talk to me next month.
We will.
Yeah, we will.
Western Conference.
Yes. Let's go to the
Utah Jazz, number 1. Which, and they better. Which, you know who beat them? The Bulls.
Chicago for real, dude.
Golden State 5-1.
That's
Dallas Mavericks 4-2. The Lakers 4-3. Memphis Grizzlies 4-3. 6 seed, the Nuggets 4-3. 7 Timberwolves is blasting people 3-3, and the Kings 3-3. Who you don't hear is the Trailblazers,
right?
And the
Clippers,
and the Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs will be the type of team they get at the 8 seed.
I'm telling you now,
and they got those playing.
They're playing games.
So it goes like almost 10, right?
I'm telling you now. Golden State. When they get Clay back.
And Wiseman. They said they cleared Wiseman.
This team ain't even there yet.
No, they said they cleared Wiseman, brother. I'm like...
Golden State great with problem.
Said it.
They said it. Problem.
Now, Milwaukee ain't holding through right now. It's still early.
Right.
When I said the State boys...
That's great with problem.
Yeah. But what you hit on... Utah has to do this.
And it's almost like they do it. They start off like it's every year.
But you know
and then collapse in the playoffs.
But you know what? I would say this. I think they have a chance to get to the finals as far as the Western Conference Finals. I don't know. Have you looked at they roster lately? Because I saw some cats on there that I know I didn't see on there before. I love the Jared Butler dude, the Rook.
Yeah, the Rook.
But I also love Rudy Gay. He ain't played yet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody off the bench. And I love Whiteside.
Whiteside did go.
I love that pickup for the second unit.
He's a better backer. He's a good backup.
Yes.
He is a good backup.
Mm-hmm.
Wiseman is a good backup. Yes, he is.
I like that.
He's a good backup.
I like that. And they got let me see. It was another one. But I like that backup from Rudy Gay. I mean, not Rudy Gay, from Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
And I like Rudy Gay coming off the bench, too. Like, get you some buckets. You ain't got, get you about 10.
10.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
About 8 rebounds or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
As long as your second unit can keep everybody together. Because, Clarkson sit off that. So you got my Clarkson, Gay, and Whiteside.
See,
I like that.
What the Jazz, though, with me is, who's going to step up and be that second guy for them when it's crunch time? Because they can't keep being Donovan.
And it ain't Rudy, though. We know that.
Yeah, right.
It really, when I look at this schedule, it has to. Actually, it's got to be Conley, man. You pay him too much money. He kept getting hurt. It has to be him.
Right.
It really has to be him. And then, if it ain't him, then it has to be my man. It has to be Clarkson.
Yeah.
But you're right. And Bogdanovich and all these dudes, like, really what you missing, and I thought they signed, where my man at, though?
Who's that?
I thought your boy went back over to, where did Millsap go at?
No, Millsap most definitely third.
Did he go to
Millsap? I think he did go to Brooklyn.
Unless they cut this kid.
He ring chasing too.
But yeah, he better. I mean, that's the way he gonna get it.
Yeah, Millsap is in Brooklyn. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, he's in Brooklyn.
So my thing is, if one thing that's missing for them in Utah, I would say you need a person you can inside to get your bucket.
Yes.
They don't got that.
Yes.
They ain't got that. At all.
Mm-mm.
No one is back to. I mean,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Whiteside, he's okay, but he's like this athletic dude who can throw a little hook or whatever. But you need somebody, a bucket getter down there.
Right.
You do.
It's Wild West gonna be wicked.
Oh yeah. That's a different level.
Nuts. We'll see where everything gets once Christmas comes.
Yeah, that's when. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
like
when the stuff starts to shake out.
Yeah, it's like where these
on.
records is at and stuff. But Chicago, whoo, they looking good
only
right
thing
now.
I like about Chicago,
they looking good.
Is I like Caruso on it, but what else you got on that bench?
See, that's the only thing. That's the only thing is that bench.
You ain't going to be able to mismatch and have three people from the starter staying there for the second unit. You're going to have to bring that Kobe. He's on the bench too. Him and Caruso. But what else you have?
Right. That's
but
the only thing.
You're absolutely right. That they rocking and rolling with that one. And I do. Let me peep this real quick. Let me peep on their roster real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Bradley come from Utah.
Yep.
Love the Caruso. They got the rookie from Illinois.
Yep.
Ayo. Yeah. Dodson. He came from Kansas. Alizé Johnson. They ain't got no bench, bro.
No. Not at all.
They ain't got no bench. Because who starts for them? We know the three. We know DeRozan, Ball, and Levine. And Vuvacek.
Yeah, Vuvacek. Yep. He was.
And then our boy starts on it, Patrick Williams.
Yep.
So they ain't got no bench. That's what's going to kill him. Otherwise, I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
But how long can you hold water?
They got to get somebody.
Better.
Go get somebody.
Got to. Get some of that other stuff on that bench and say, here, take care, we done with that. Yeah.
He shall see.
You know what? Let's hit the game from last night, then we'll go to the power.
All right, cool. Oh, the Chiefs somehow, some way pulled it off and beat the New York Giants 20-17.
New York Giants
and beat them 20-17. I mean,
what's up, Shane? How you doing?
It wasn't a great, impressive win.
It was ugly.
This game was very ugly. I don't know what to say about Kansas City no more. Yes. I don't know what to say about these cats no more, dude.
They should have been so busy on this trade deadline. And I mean, yes, they did get Ingram.
Yep. They got Ingram.
Which, I'm kind of old school. I know Pitt didn't get too much for him, like a 6th round, which is okay.
Yeah.
They wasn't expecting him to be he was just a stopgap.
Exactly.
Pass rusher, people get it back healthy, you're gone anyway.
Right.
But I don't know if I would trade him in my division, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I said the same thing.
Because I'm pretty sure.
And I got to see him.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That kind of. Yeah, right. And he's going to be
play
him. He's going to be. Yeah. He may not have. He had 1 sack with y'all, but he's going to try to get one. Definitely when they play against y'all. But my thing is, you need way more than that, brother. You need way more. For the Giants, who basically gave this game up.
They did. Absolutely did.
So
yeah, they did.
So Kansas City be like that now? We're like that now. We're like that now.
Yes, absolutely.
Struggling against
the Giants.
The G-Men.
At home.
Yeah, at home. Monday night. So you know it's electric.
Prime time.
Ooh.
I'm so You know I'm so crazy? I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas City don't make the playoffs.
Only way they make the playoffs is because the thing that we say, like we've been saying, is that the AFC does not have no dominant. It's topsy-turvy. Now, I will say this, though. This one reason they won't make the playoffs, you have the Packers coming in town.
You do.
Next Sunday, Packers are going to have their full stable of receivers.
Yes, they do.
And they're going to eat. They're going to eat. Like, the Chiefs has to make it they have to make it a shootout, and they ain't got no bullets.
No bullets.
The same dudes we saw, it looks raggedy. My man didn't give no points on fantasy at all, Kelsey.
Right.
Come on, dude. Have you ever heard that? Like, really?
That was very disappointing.
Really? So, after you have the Packers, right?
You go to Las Vegas.
The Raiders.
And then after that, guess who comes to town?
Oh, them D-boys come to town. Then after that, you have a rival game,
Yes.
the Broncos, which y'all should win that because they gave up everybody. Then the Raiders come in town. Then you got to go at the Chiefs. Then here we go, Nation comes.
Here we go.
Steelers come. Then you got to go at the Bengals, which ain't gonna be a tough.
It's
not gonna be easy.
It's not gonna be easy. But they don't know it's not.
Then you got to finish at the Broncos.
At the Broncos.
Man, I'm looking at about 4 or 5 more losses.
I am too. Because for one, they got division games like boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Boom, boom.
And everybody's the same level in the division.
Right. So this is, and then the crazy thing about it, I'm gonna give them one loss to Vegas.
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm gonna give them a loss to Vegas.
They playing better without Chuck, ain't they?
They play way better without Chuck. I'm gonna give them one. That Chargers game is what's gonna be the game for them.
Yeah.
Is that dang on
and
Chargers
you can't lose to the Broncos.
No.
I don't care where it's playing.
Not one.
In the
Not
alley,
one time.
In the alley, in the street corner.
No.
In somebody's high school field.
No.
You cannot lose that game.
No.
You cannot lose. If you're the Chiefs, you can't lose the Broncos at all.
No.
Vaughn's gone. 2 gloves is only going to give you 20 points.
Absolutely.
That stuff, bro.
Get it together. Please.
And the Giants, we ain't forgot about you guys.
No,
we ain't got you. You're 2-6. Your coach is about to be fired. Judge was talking about my headset ain't worked at any game. And he's complaining about the headsets, his communication.
I don't know them excuses. The season's over with.
That ain't nothing. He's been here for how long? He's been what about? How long has Judge been there?
Judge been there
3 to 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's out there.
The past 6 seasons, they have started off 2-6, 1-7, 1-7, 2-6, 1-7, 2-6. That's a schematic problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And before we let you go on this one, check this out. You got the Raiders coming up. You got to go to Tampa Bay. You got the Eagles, which is a toss-up. Then you got to go to the Dolphins, which we understand that the Dolphins struggle, but they can beat you guys at Dolphins. Then you got to go at Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Then the boys come in town.
Boys.
Then you got to go at the Eagles. Then you got to go at the Birds, who's going to be mad, who's trying to play for a spot.
Absolutely.
Then you got Washington at the end of the season.
It's not looking good. Sorry.
Yeah.
It ain't looking good.
Whew. Sometimes it be that way, right?
It does. It is, G-Man.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. But Chiefs.
Yep,
sorry.
That way.
All right, let's go on and do this part. Oh, let's do Ruggs real quick. Now we got your boy up here, but that's just decoration.
Yeah. Ruggs has been charged with DUI.
Oh, my fault.
Mm-hmm. He has been charged with a DUI felony or whatever at a car accident this morning in Las Vegas, driving recklessly under the influence that killed the person that he has hit. When you make this kind of money, you should have a driver on standby or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You should always have a driver on standby. If you know you're going out and you're going to do grown folks things, have somebody there with you.
Right.
You make too much money to make these kind of mistakes. It took somebody's life. You know what I'm saying?
He killed basically somebody.
Yes.
That's very serious.
Mm-hmm.
And now, this person's gone, found this morning, and really your career's probably over.
It's done.
Because you can get jail. I mean, because even if it's manslaughter, how they,
it's jail time.
You can still jail time.
Yes.
And I feel sorry for that family.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry.
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's go and do this. Let's do this.
Bing.
Number one hitter, quitter. Number one hitter, quitter. Actually, I'm gonna do it on this. I'll do it this way. Number one hitter, quitter.
Can we start off with this real quick?
Go ahead.
Can you take the Saints, Carolina, and Seattle off?
How many people we got on there? We got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we got enough. What you say?
Seattle, Saints.
I don't know. We got to leave Saints on there. They 5-2. I know they lost Winston. And I ain't about the record, but they had a big win. They had a big win. Hold on.
You know what? You're right. I forgot they did a big win.
Wait.
Keep on there.
Carolina
got to go.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Carolina got to go.
Okay, got you. Broncos out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got to go too. Yeah, I'm most definitely with that one.
Didn't they lose to
Who?
Chargers?
Yes, a bad loss at that to
know.
New England. Yeah, they got to go.
I'll put you right there. Even though y'all lost to
They lost to the Jets.
Yeah. But let's start.
Okay.
Number one. Hold on. Let me get my blank notes.
See, this is the thing with this number one, dude.
I already got it.
This is tricky.
I already got it. It ain't tricky to me.
This is tricky.
Number one to me is got to go with Green Bay.
Oh, no, see, I was thinking the same thing, but I'm in a hard place with nobody.
With nobody.
Yeah.
And to beat the number one team or as far as the undefeated team.
It's cool.
Got to be up there.
Yes.
Got to be up there. The Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Packers got to have them up there.
Who's number two?
Number two has got to be them boys.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
It's got
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
I ain't gonna shortchange them. When I see them doing things that's right, with a backup quarterback and still to go to Minnesota and get that W.
Okay.
I gotta give them love on that.
So would you put the Rams at 3?
Who we got? Got the Bills, the Rams, Cardinals. It's between the Bills and the Rams. I mean, to me, it's between that 2 losses, 1 loss. I think the Rams only got 1.
Bills beat Miami.
And they got a bad loss too. So
yeah, and the Rams came.
I can see the Rams.
Them bums. You know, it's 22 points in the fourth.
I can see the Rams.
Yeah,
I can see the Rams.
And then put Buff.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Rams. Where we at?
There you go, over there, behind
Let's go. First of all, this will help me out.
Yeah, you gotta go, brother. You done for the year anyway.
You too.
You
gotta go too. I'm sorry, dude. He ain't too. Okay. So, the Bills.
Do we still show Arizona love?
It's between Arizona and Tennessee. Tennessee had a great when you go. We understand they lost a key card, but it's. I'm leaning towards Tennessee for the simple fact that was a good win. I know we understand the flip side. Coach was starting to turn the corner.
Yeah.
They're starting to corner, and that Green Bay is a bad loss.
Yeah,
for Cardinals. I mean, you hit everybody, bro.
I will put Tennessee. We Tennessee.
I have to give now. This may be the last time we see them up here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
That might be the last time we see them up here.
Enjoy it. Enjoy while you
can. But then it has to be Cardinals.
Yes, I'm with that. Yeah, I'm most definitely with that one. I'm with that one.
I can show them love on that one.
6.
Is it Tampa? Is it Baltimore?
I'm rolling with Baltimore with this one. They had a bad week.
So we going
and Tampa Bay had a bad loss. So I'm rocking with Lamar with this one.
Yeah, that was a bad loss.
That was not a good
somebody
loss.
Out.
That was not a good. That was. I don't know what y'all doing.
I see that. Yeah, that. Wow.
You don't lose that game.
That game. That way. Like, really, dude.
Don't do that.
Time, you do a couple of games like that, they might say you ain't got it no more.
Ooh-wee.
So now we at 8, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yep, we're at 8.
So is it the 49ers? Is it the Bucks?
This one is tricky.
And actually, that was a bad loss for the Bengals. To me, Saints jumped in.
Yeah.
They had a bye week, right?
This one.
They had a bye week.
This is when it gets a little tricky. Because Vegas,
we got 3 spots, right?
Yeah.
We got 5 up here. Let's knock out the 2 weakest link. To me, after that bad loss, you got to go.
Yep.
You got to go. Now, this is a little bit tough. They had a bye week, 5-2. They 5-2. They are not. They right here. I think they out of here because they're 3-4. So bye. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now, who's better between these 3 teams?
I mean, on paper, Tampa's better.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Tampa's better on paper, but that loss.
This ranking is weekly. What we see.
Yeah, that loss. Well, if that's the case, Tampa might have to be number 10 this week.
So, do we go ahead and put the Raiders after Tampa, or do we have the Saints with that win? That was a big win.
That was a damn big win.
Their win was impressive. This because you lost your starting quarterback and the backup quarterback came up and did his thing.
Yes, he did. I'm with that. New Orleans, Vegas, Tampa. Sorry, Tampa. That was not a good look for Tampa, dude. It wasn't.
Not at all. I agree with you on that one.
It's not a good look, man. Not against them.
Not at all. Without a quarterback that you knocked out.
Right. You don't lose that game.
So, Mark and Will's power ranking for this week, and actually it's off of, what week? Off of week 7? No, week 8. Week 8. Packers, Cowboys, Rams, Bills, Titans, Cardinals, Ravens, Saints, Raiders, Bucks.
Yes, sir.
You knock a quarterback out, you can't capitalize, and you look like garbage.
Not a good look.
Not a good look, big time. So, this is the time we're gonna let you guys. We're gonna let you guys in on a little secret, right? A little secret. This a little secret. We ain't gonna tell nobody. We wasn't gonna tell nobody, but we're gonna tell you guys if I can find. I'm just going back and forth. Boom. Not a real big secret. Get that merch, man. Get that merch. Get that merch. Big time.
Support.
T-shirthooligans.com. Shirts, hoodies, and hats. Hit it up. People be asking me, there it is. T-shirthooligans.com. Shirts, hoodies, hats, all that kind of good stuff. Make sure y'all check them out. Get the merch. Big time. What you got, Mark? Got anything you want to leave the people with?
Be good. Have a blessed day. Take care of these kids, man.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Stay close to these kids, man. Let's lead these kids to the right direction, especially these young men.
Ooh, that's a mouthful right there.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't say any better.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for watching tonight. Also, a little secret. We got a legacy show coming up.
Ooh-wee.
And we have, hopefully, I ain't gonna say hopefully, I know we do. We got some current players, hopefully, I say hopefully again, coming on the show tomorrow.
Yep.
Check them out.
Yep.
Playoff bound. We'll see. Hopefully we got the Ridge. We get the Bulldogs. Let's see. And actually, they play the same position. So, that's what we need.
Facts.
God bless. Good night.
Yes, sir. Be good.
Be great. Like Tony the Tiger.
Oh my.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.